All right, so I just wanted to give you guys a behind the scenes look at the lighting that I use on my latest video, the Sony ZV-E10 Lighting 101 video. So just to start here, this is the Sony FX30 that I use in the video, and that is connected to my Atomos Ninja V. I was too lazy to move it, so I just left it there, and it is going HDMI out into my Atomos Ninja Flame over there. And again, that's just because I was just too lazy to take it off this camera. I use this camera a lot, so I didn't want to move it. But as far as audio goes, if you look up there, that is my shotgun mic. Yes, it is like in there with the chandelier, but that was as high as I could get it without it being in the shot. But it worked out. And this is the Sennheiser MKE 600. It's on a boom pole, goes on a light stand down, and ultimately connects here to the FX30. The first light here, which is the fill light, is the GVM. I believe this is the P80D here. This light actually was sent to me by GVM a while back, and I did a review on that light. So I can just link that so you guys can see it. It's a really good light. It's a bicolor light. It also does some effects and things like that too. The great thing about this thing is that it's battery powered, and also it can be controlled with an app. That's the thing I really love about this light. It's pretty dark in here, so you can't really see the controls on the back. But it's just your selector there with the intensity. You can change the brightness and things like that with that, or you can use the app. Now, my other light over here is the Godox. Not the Godox, but that is another GVM light. That's the GVM S80D, and it has a softbox connected to it, the Godox P90L, which again I talked about in the video. It also has a grid on the front, which is that honeycomb looking thing. I believe this is a 35-inch softbox. I'm not looking at the specs, but I believe it is pretty large, but it just helps me to get a good, nice, soft picture when I'm sitting here. So let's come around. I got another light pack here for my backlight. This is the Godox TL60, I believe is the name of it. And it is a nice bar light to have. It's an RGB light, so it has a bunch of different effects and things like that on it. And it is very handy to have. It's got a built-in battery. You can also plug it in, and it has these little hooks and things on it too, that you could put on each end, and that just allows you to be able to hang it up on a light stand or anything like that. So I love this light. There's a bunch of effects that it does. So the TL60 is what that one is. I got one more light here. Let me swing around so you guys can see this better. Let's see, this light is the Dracast DRSP 500 is what this is. I got this light a long time ago, actually. I believe it came in a set with 3 other lights, but let me get focused on this. It's really dark in here, but I love this light because it's battery powered as well. So you can plug it into AC, but you can also use batteries. And it doesn't have any fancy controls as far as controlling it with a remote or your phone. Just a dial on the back here that tells you the intensity and things like that. It's upside down right now. But it comes with light stands and things like that. And if you notice, you see these, or you see this bag on top of it here. Let me get this, make it so it's not so bright. You can see it. So there's a bag on here. Actually, 2 bags that I put on here. And I just did that because I wanted this yellow color to cast over here on this flower. That's the only reason this thing is here. It's simply for that. That's the only reason that's there. So I do have gels to put on this, but I was way too lazy to do anything with it. So I just left it like that. I just threw those bags on it. So, but it worked. But again, this is from the other angle. This is the Atomos Ninja Flame. And there I am right there. Hey guys. But I just wanted to show you guys the setup here from behind the scenes. And let me know what you think. All right, peace.